Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of, well, us exploring the wider world around us. Today we're diving deep into the heart of Eastern Europe to uncover some mind-blowing facts about a country that's often overlooked but always fascinating, Ukraine. From its rich history and vibrant culture to its breathtaking landscapes and surprising innovations, Ukraine has something to offer everyone. Whether you're a history buff, a nature enthusiast, or just someone who loves to learn new things, you're in for a treat. Over the next few minutes, we'll be your guide on a journey through 20 unique and fascinating facts about Ukraine that you probably didn't know. We're talking about hidden underground cities, record-breaking feats of engineering, and traditions so unique they'll make you want to book a flight immediately. So buckle up, get ready to expand your worldview, and make sure to watch till the end for some truly surprising insights. Let's get started. Let's get Okay, let's kick things off with a journey into the depths of Kyiv, Ukraine's capital city. Now, most people associate metro stations with, well, being underground. But the Arsenalna metro station in Kyiv takes this to a whole new level. This isn't just some slightly subterranean stop, it's officially the deepest metro station in the entire world. We're talking a staggering 105.5 meters, or about 346 feet below the surface. That's deeper than a football field is long. Built during the Cold War era, the station's depth wasn't just for show. It was strategically designed to double as a bomb shelter, providing refuge for the city's residents in case of an attack. Today, it stands as a testament to both Ukraine's engineering prowess and its tumultuous past. So, next time you're complaining about a long escalator ride at your local subway station, just remember the folks in Kyiv who navigate this subterranean marvel on a daily basis. Talk about a commute! All right, from the depths of the underground, let's transition to a place where love literally blossoms. Nestled in the heart of Ukraine, near the town of Clevan, you'll find a truly enchanting natural wonder, the Tunnel of Love. This isn't your typical tunnel, mind you. Imagine a railway track, seemingly ordinary at first glance, but then, as if by magic, it becomes enveloped by a canopy of lush green trees. These trees have intertwined over decades, their branches weaving together to form a breathtaking tunnel of vibrant foliage. It's no surprise that this place has become a pilgrimage site for romantics from all over the world. Legend has it that couples who walk hand in hand through the tunnel, making a wish along the way, will find their love blessed with happiness and longevity. Whether you believe in the legend or not, there's no denying the sheer beauty and tranquility of this natural wonder. It's a testament to the power of nature to inspire awe and, of course, a little bit of romance. Okay, you might be thinking, planes, John? Really? But trust me, this isn't just any plane. This is the Antonov An-225 Maria, and it's a beast. We're talking a wingspan longer than a football field, folks. I mean, this thing is absolutely massive. The Maria was designed in the 1980s in Ukraine, back when it was part of the Soviet Union. They needed a plane big enough to carry the Buran spacecraft, their answer to the US space shuttle, and let me tell you, they definitely achieved that goal. Sadly, there was only one An-225 ever built, and it was destroyed during the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022. I know it's a real punch in the gut, especially for aviation enthusiasts. But hey, there's a glimmer of hope. There are plans to rebuild the Maria using parts from the destroyed aircraft and a second unfinished airframe. And when it takes flight again, it'll be a symbol of Ukrainian resilience and ingenuity. Let's talk about language, specifically the Ukrainian language. Now, I'm no linguist, but even I can tell you this language is something special. It's often ranked as one of the most melodic languages in the world, right up there with Italian and French. What makes it so pleasing to the ear? Well, it's a combination of factors: the intonation, the soft consonants, and a unique vowel system. It's like listening to a song, even if you don't understand a word of it. Think about the sounds of Italian, how it just kind of flows like water. Ukrainian has a similar musicality, with its own unique rhythm and cadence. And just like Italian, Ukrainian has a way of making even the simplest phrases sound poetic. So next time you're looking for a new language to explore, why not give Ukrainian a try? You might be surprised at how quickly you fall in love with its melodic charm. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Constitution's not exactly the most thrilling topic, right? But trust me on this one. We're diving into a surprising piece of Ukrainian history. It's the year 1710, and Europe is a very different place. We're talking powdered wigs, absolute monarchies, and no democracy. But in Ukraine, something remarkable is happening. Pilip Orlik drafts a revolutionary document, the Constitution of Rights and Freedoms of the Zaporizhian Host, considered by many scholars to be the world's first constitution. These fierce warriors desired self-government. Orlik's constitution was their blueprint for a society based on law. Sadly, it was never fully implemented, but it shows the seeds of democracy were being sown in Ukraine. All right, let's talk food, or more specifically, where your food comes from. You've probably heard the phrase breadbasket of Europe thrown around, maybe in history class, or maybe just while hanging out with your wheat-loving friends. Well, it turns out that nickname has a very real and very important connection to Ukraine. See, Ukraine possesses something truly special, vast stretches of incredibly fertile soil known as Chernozem, which literally translates to black earth. This soil is like the superhero of the agricultural world, capable of producing crops on a scale that would make even Thanos jealous. We're talking massive fields of wheat, barley, corn, and sunflowers stretching as far as the eye can see. And it's not just the sheer volume, it's the quality too. Ukrainian grain, especially wheat, is prized worldwide for its high quality, finding its way into bread, pasta, and countless other staples consumed across the globe. So, the next time you're enjoying a slice of pizza or a bowl of cereal, take a moment to appreciate the hard-working farmers in Ukraine. They're not just feeding a nation, they're feeding a continent, and in many ways, they're feeding the world. Let's talk about Lviv, Ukraine, a city so in love with coffee that it boasts more coffee shops per capita than any other city in the world. Lviv takes its coffee very, very seriously. Walking through Lviv's cobblestone streets, you're hit with the intoxicating aroma of freshly brewed coffee at every turn. There are grand old-world cafes with chandeliers and velvet curtains, cozy corners tucked away in hidden courtyards, and even quirky themed cafes. Coffee in Lviv is more than just a drink, it's a social ritual. So if you ever find yourself in Ukraine, make a beeline for Lviv. Treat yourself to a cup or 5 of their finest brews. So we've talked about how Ukraine is Europe's breadbasket with its vast fields of sunflowers and wheat. But let's face it, humans don't live by bread alone, right? We need culture, history, awe-inspiring stuff. And guess what? Ukraine delivers on that front too. We're talking UNESCO World Heritage Sites, those places deemed so culturally or naturally significant that they belong to all humanity. Ukraine has 7 of these gems sprinkled across its landscape, each whispering tales of a rich and complex past. Take Kyiv's St. Sophia Cathedral, for instance, a magnificent example of Byzantine architecture, its golden domes reaching for the heavens. Or journey to Lviv, with its charming cobblestone streets and Renaissance-era buildings, a city frozen in time. And we can't forget the ancient beech forests of the Carpathians, a UNESCO site shared with several other European countries, a testament to the power and majesty of the natural world. These are just a taste, my friends, of the cultural and natural treasures awaiting you in Ukraine. Okay, picture this. Rolling hills blanketed in emerald forests, crystal clear lakes reflecting the sky, and towering peaks piercing the clouds. No, this isn't a fantasy novel. It's the Carpathian Mountains, stretching across the western part of Ukraine. The Carpathians are like Ukraine's wild heart, a place of breathtaking beauty and incredible biodiversity. We're talking brown bears lumbering through ancient forests, wolves howling beneath starry skies, lynx slinking through the undergrowth. It's basically a real-life fairy tale setting, but these mountains are more than just a pretty backdrop. They're steeped in folklore and tradition. For centuries, the Carpathians have inspired artists, writers, and musicians with their mystical aura. Think hidden waterfalls, mysterious caves, and whispers of ancient legends carried on the wind. So, whether you're an adrenaline junkie seeking hiking trails and skiing slopes, or a nature enthusiast yearning for peace and quiet, the Carpathian Mountains offer an experience as diverse and captivating as Ukraine itself. We all know it, that instantly recognizable melody that screams holidays are here. You guessed it, we're talking about Carol of the Bells. But here's a fun fact. This iconic Christmas carol actually originated in Ukraine. I know, right? Mind blown. The song's roots go back to a traditional Ukrainian folk chant called Shchedrik, which means bountiful evening. This ancient chant wasn't originally about Christmas at all. Instead, it celebrated the coming of spring and the promise of a bountiful harvest. It wasn't until the early 20th century that Shchedrik got its Christmas makeover. A Ukrainian composer named Mykola Leontovich arranged the melody into a choral piece, and in 1916 it premiered in Kyiv. A few years later, an English version with the lyrics we know and love as Carol of the Bells was born. And the rest, as they say, is history. Carol of the Bells has become a global phenomenon, a beloved holiday tradition that transcends borders and languages. It's a testament to the power of music to connect us and to the enduring legacy of Ukrainian culture. All right, let's talk flags. Specifically the Ukrainian flag, a banner of two equally sized horizontal bands of blue and yellow. Simple, right? But like many things in history, there's more to it than meets the eye. You see, this flag isn't just a random assortment of colors. It's deeply rooted in the country's natural beauty. The blue represents the vast open skies that stretch over Ukraine's wheat fields, a nod to the country's agricultural prowess. And the yellow? Well, that represents those very wheat fields, those golden waves of grain that have earned Ukraine the nickname breadbasket of Europe. It's a symbol of abundance, of life, and of the connection between the Ukrainian people and their land. So the next time you see that blue and yellow flag waving proudly, remember, it's not just a flag, it's a story, it's a poem, it's a love letter to the land of Ukraine. Let's be real, we all love a good Easter egg hunt. But in Ukraine, decorated eggs or pizanki transcend the realm of sugary treats and hop into the realm of intricate art. We're talking seriously detailed, deeply symbolic, passed down for generations kind of art. Pizanki are traditionally created using a wax-resist method. Basically, you apply melted beeswax to the eggshell, dip it in dye, apply more wax, dip it in another color, and so on. This creates layers of vibrant colors and intricate patterns, each with its own special meaning. Some symbols represent prosperity, others good health, and some even love and fertility. It's like a secret code, a visual language passed down through generations of Ukrainian families. And trust me, these aren't your average polka-dotted Easter eggs. We're talking geometric marvels, floral fantasies, and even tiny detailed scenes from Ukrainian life. These eggs are a testament to the patience, skill, and artistic vision of the Ukrainian people. So next time you're tempted to just dunk a hard-boiled egg in food coloring, remember the pizanki and aim a little higher. Paris has its catacombs, Rome has its ancient tunnels, but hold on to your hats, because Odessa, Ukraine, is about to blow your mind with its own underground labyrinth. Forget romantic strolls along the French Riviera, we're going spelunking, people. These aren't just any old tunnels, though. The Odessa catacombs are a sprawling network of underground passages, estimated to stretch for over 2,500 kilometers. That's longer than the Paris catacombs and the Roman catacombs combined. Now, how did these subterranean spaces come to be? Well, it all started with a need for building materials. See, Odessa sits atop a bedrock of limestone, perfect for constructing this grand city by the Black Sea. But all that quarrying left behind a network of tunnels, ripe for exploration, and a few spooky stories. Over the years, these catacombs have been everything from smugglers' hideouts to a refuge for revolutionaries. They even sheltered partisans during World War II, adding another layer of history and intrigue to these already fascinating tunnels. So, yeah, Odessa's got it going on, both above ground and below. So you probably know Ukraine for its beautiful landscapes, rich history, and maybe even its delicious food. But did you know that it's also becoming a global powerhouse in the world of tech? Ukraine has a rapidly growing IT sector with a talented pool of engineers and developers. Grammarly, Ukrainian, deposit photos, Ukrainian, Redl, Ukrainian. Ukraine is home to a vibrant startup ecosystem. There's a push for innovation, especially in areas like cybersecurity and drone technology. Ukraine's tech scene is dynamic, resilient, and poised to make even bigger waves in the future. Okay, let's be real, Ukraine is full of surprises. We've got bustling cities, charming towns, and a history so rich it could make your head spin. But nestled amongst all of that is some seriously stunning natural beauty. And one place that really takes the cake? The Dniester Canyon. Imagine this. Towering cliffs carved by the Dniester River, ancient forests clinging to the slopes, and hidden waterfalls cascading into crystal-clear pools. It's like something straight out of a fairy tale, but with, slightly fewer talking animals. The Dniester Canyon is a hiker's paradise, with trails winding through forests, meadows, and rocky outcrops. But if you prefer a more leisurely pace, you can hop in a canoe and experience the canyon from the water. And trust me, the views are just as breathtaking. But here's the thing about the Dniester Canyon. It's not just about the scenery. Scattered throughout the region, you'll find ancient caves, medieval castles, and monasteries perched precariously on cliffs. It's a place where history and nature collide in the most spectacular way. All right, let's talk about music, because what's a good journey without a soundtrack? Ukraine is like a record store with every genre imaginable. Sure, you've heard Carol of the Bells a million times, but there's so much more to Ukrainian music. Folk music is deeply rooted in Ukraine's history and traditions. Instruments like the bandura, sopilka, and cymbali. The contemporary scene is diverse, from pop and rock to hip-hop and electronic. Artists like Jamala, who won Eurovision with 1944, and Daka Braka, blending folk with modern sounds. Ukraine's musical landscape has something for everyone. All right, crash coursers, we've talked about history, geography, culture, even haunted catacombs, but a trip through any country is incomplete without exploring its culinary landscape. Now, you might have heard of borscht. It's practically Ukraine's national dish. But that's just the tip of the vareniki, so to speak. Let's talk about vareniki. These little dumplings, sometimes called pierogi, are like edible love letters. And don't forget about holubtsi cabbage rolls stuffed with rice, meat, and vegetables. Ukrainian cuisine is about fresh local ingredients transformed into flavorful dishes. Ukraine's contributions to art and culture extend far beyond its stunning landscapes and vibrant traditions. It's a country with a rich literary history where poetry flows like the Dnipro River. From epic poems to poignant prose, Ukrainian literature offers a diverse tapestry of voices. Taras Shevchenko, the national poet, resonates deeply with Ukrainians today. Lesya Ukrainka, a poet of immense talent, challenged societal norms. Ivan Franko explored themes of social realism and national identity. The name Chernobyl sends chills down our spines, conjuring up images of a nuclear disaster that shocked the world. The 1986 catastrophe at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, a stark reminder of the devastating power we humans can unleash, transformed a once ordinary town into a ghost town, an eerie monument frozen in time. But amidst the abandoned buildings and overgrown streets, a different kind of story is unfolding. The Chernobyl exclusion zone, a vast area surrounding the disaster site, has become an unexpected haven for wildlife. With human activity curtailed, nature has slowly begun to reclaim the land, painting a complex and poignant picture of resilience. Today, the exclusion zone stands as a testament to the enduring power of nature and a stark warning about the potential consequences of our actions. It's a place where the echoes of tragedy mingle with the whispers of renewal, prompting us to reflect on our relationship with the environment and the legacy we leave behind. And it's become an unlikely tourist destination, drawing visitors from around the world who come to witness the haunting beauty of this post-apocalyptic landscape and grapple with the complex emotions it evokes. So there you have it, folks. 20 mind-blowing facts about Ukraine, a country brimming with history, culture, and natural wonders. From the depths of its metro stations to the heights of its literary achievements, Ukraine has something to surprise and inspire everyone. We hope this journey has sparked your curiosity and left you with a newfound appreciation for this incredible country. Because Ukraine's story is far from over, and there's always more to discover. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment below telling us which fact surprised you the most, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating journeys around the world. Stay curious, my friends, and we'll see you in the next video.